Well, here we go, habits that make a great finish. Get some acrylic or white gouache and water it down, and I'm going to show you how to make it snow. Putting this all over your painting will give it a very wintry effect. I've added a little acrylic on the trees, and I'm going to show you how to add a little gouache to them. You can mix the two. You just take it right out of the tube and just lay it on the branches to start with. Always make sure you mix a little water with opaque paint. You can see how that little bit of snow brings that branch right out. Now we add a little shine to the birch tree. Just tapping in a little white with the end of a very fine brush. Snow likes to fall on different things. That's its nature. So put some little dots of white here and there on your painting. And I'm going to add something at the bottom there. See that I've added the branches at the bottom of the tree to break up that line. As you add things to your painting, make sure you know why you're adding them. I'm going to now cool down the snow behind the tree. The tree is warm. The leaves that are left on the tree are warm. So putting cool next to warm is a great contrast. Cool and warm, rough and smooth, long and short, straight and crooked. See, just laying very thin layers of that phthalo blue with a little bit of white. Now I've added some warm yellow to the white paint. I've also done little dabs with orange and white, light green and white. Just put colors all over your painting. Keep it warm. You really do have to know why you're doing it. I like an overall pattern in my painting, so I might have spattered a little more and add a little color here. There's that brush going into the blue. We're going to be adding some very nice tasty greens. There's all kinds of things you can do to your painting if you have good habits and good thoughts. See, warming up the branch with a little bit of green. There's always moss on a birch tree, even in the winter. Just accent those little things and warm them up. Take some pure white with a tiny bit of water on that brush. Always use a damp brush. Don't put the paint on just right out of the tube without any water. And that creates almost an icy effect. Could be a frozen lake. Let your imagination take the better of you at this point. You're doing all the little trimmings, putting the icing on the cake. I do like that rock. So this is where you're finishing up and you're about ready to abandon the painting. You've done all you can to it, you've pushed it as far as you can go, and you're satisfied with the distance. Like I say, you could have left it as a watercolor, it would have been just fine. This is just pushing the limit a little bit and going a little deeper into it. It's not necessarily better, it's just a little different. I really like how those leaves are hanging down, that orange. Winter can be such a bleak time of the year, unless you get out in the sunshine, and then you see all these colors. So congratulations if you've made it this far, even if you've just watched it. I've had a very, very good time teaching this class. I've learned a lot, and I ended up with a very decent painting I probably could sell. So, till we meet again, keep painting and stay in touch, and don't forget to post your painting so I can see it. Mr. Mulvey, you're back at it? Well, there's always a little something you can add to your painting just before you frame it and find a home for it.